All right, everyone. So I'm really excited about this new project we're kind of gonna jump into here at the workplace. For those of you that don't know, I work here at Liquid Church, and I'm really excited. We're gonna start to build out a broadcast suite for our audio, and we're also building out a space for our video side of things. And yeah, we got a bunch of new toys coming in, so I'm super excited. So we're gonna see what's up. Hopefully, I can capture all the different moments of, kind of the setup process. Although I will say, we currently don't have our desk yet, but it's on its way. So we will be using just a regular workbench temporarily, but I'm still excited. It's still gonna be good. And I can't wait to show you guys what we have already, but I'm even more excited to show you guys like the end result once the desk comes in and everything. But I'll keep everyone updated on that. Let's go. All right, guys, so I got everything up here. Now I'm just gonna start bringing it into the room, and let's see how this turns out. See that? Pro Tools HDX, baby. This is to show you guys how excited I am. I couldn't wait, and I just start jamming these boxes with this box cutter. And I'm just like slicing and dicing, and I'm just so excited to get them open. That's what happens. Don't be like me, guys. So we got these Avid S1s, as you can see. We got 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the label's on top, but if you know, you know what that is. There it is. Yes, sir, the Matrix 2. So right now what I'm about to start doing is I'm going to start building out like each piece of equipment. So for example, I'll start putting like, I got like a few cards for the Matrix 2. I'm gonna start putting those in. I got the chassis for the HDX cards. I'm gonna also put that in. What else? And I'm gonna start linking these Avid S1s, just kind of hardware link. I'll fire them up tomorrow once everything else comes in. But yeah, guys, I'm super excited, man. Oh my God. But let's continue. I'll keep you guys updated, and I'll show you guys kind of where we land by the end of all of this. So let's do it. So we also have the Focal Clear MG Pros. There it is. Look at that. Look at that bad boy. Yeah. All right, so this is kind of where I'm gonna be starting to unbox stuff, but let's see. Okay, so we got the Matrix here. Boom. Yes, sir. It's right here. Yeah. All right. So we got the Matrix here. I'm gonna go ahead and put in this card that I got for it for now. We'll continue to expand it, install and cleaning instructions, and then they throw in a chem pad. Chem pads are essentially like specifically made for technology, computers, motherboards. There it is, that's what it looks like. So that's the chem pad. So apparently there's install and cleaning instructions. Oh man. But I guess that's what you gotta go through when you know, start getting into pricier things, right? They included a cleaning kit, but then they say it's not necessary, so I don't really know. But in the meantime, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go get a screwdriver so I can pop this bad boy in here. So just give me a sec while I go do that. So while I was gone getting the screwdriver, I don't know if you guys can see, but this is just temporary. Once the desk that we're gonna get comes in, hopefully within the next 3 weeks or so, everything should look way, way, way better. But for now, we'll just make do with just a regular table and a rack. But stay tuned for that desk, because it's gonna be amazing. Just here taking apart this cover so we can get this card installed. I don't know about you guys, but I gotta listen to podcasts, whatever it is, I gotta listen to it, because I can't sit still in silence for too long. Or not that I can't, I just prefer not to. I like to be listening and educating myself on something while I'm working. we got this bad boy all ready to go. So we got the Thunderbolt card in. All that work just to put that one little piece in. So now we got the Sonnet chassis, and basically this chassis is what's going to hold our HDX cards. So for those of you who may not know, HDX cards are essentially just a it's like a DSP acceleration, while also like the I/O system for Avid when you're building an HDX system. So basically, in a nutshell, it's intended to kind of turn your Avid rig into like a powerhouse. So instead of running all of your plugins and audio processing through the machine CPU, in this case like a Mac or a Windows computer, it's actually going to use the DSP off of the actual HDX card. So that's kind of what we're gonna put in here. We have 2 that are gonna go in here. You can expand it up to 3 or more across different systems, but we will only be putting in 2. Main reason is because it takes about 64 channels per HDX card, and we'll be running slightly over that. And so we have 2 eventually in the future. We might get 3, I don't know. But I don't know if it'll be necessary, but for now we got 2, so let's get these 2 in here. So let's do it. We have it. So this is just the chassis. So there's nothing actually in here, but it's the rack mount edition, so that's why it has that giant case. But essentially this is the chassis itself, and this is where our HDX cards will go. So that's how that looks. That's how that looks. So let's go ahead and get this set up. So this is the HDX card right here. right, guys, so we have one HDX card here. The other one will be in tomorrow, so I'll go ahead and install that and finish this up tomorrow. But now we're just gonna tackle these Avid S1s, and I think we're done for today. The rest of the gear will come in tomorrow. Really, it's just stands and can't remember exactly what else. Oh, I have a controller, a monitor controller coming in. So we'll tackle all that tomorrow, but as for right now, we already have one HDX card already installed. We'll just have to install the other one right underneath it. So as you can see, one is already installed right here. I'll show you up close. So one is already installed, which is this one. This is kind of how it looks. And the other one will just go right in here. Alright guys, so we're all done for the day with what we got. We've pretty much put together, I would say, 70% of what we need to get this up and running. This is mainly just a kind of like half setup day slash boot up for the first time, make sure that at least the key pieces are up and running. So we got our Matrix 2, we got our S1s, we got our network switch. We are still waiting on the 2 HDX cards, so I still don't have that done yet exactly, but we're gonna power it up for the first time. Let's see, at least with what's already here. looks like so far. So making progress. I got a card installed on the Avid Matrix. I got one HDX card already in the Sonnet Mac Mini, or Sonnet chassis, sorry. So we have one card, as you can see right there, one card. But we'll put in the second one tomorrow. We'll power that up. We'll get the computer up and running, as well as the monitors. We'll go right back there. I'll have to rack mount a few of these pieces of equipment into here. And yeah, we'll just work with that for now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. And hopefully this is helpful in some ways. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. I'm more than happy to answer any questions you guys may have. And yeah. All right, guys. So day 2, still waiting on a few things to come in. But as for right now, I'm going to just start unboxing these studio monitors and get them playing some sound while I wait for the stands and other things to come in. Let's unbox these bad boys. Here we have the studio monitors. So these are the Focal Trio 11BEs. This is what the front looks like. This is what the back looks like. As you can see, these things are massive. Beautiful, beautiful speakers. The second HDX card is here. So we're gonna go ahead and pop it right in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. All right, so we got it in here. Now we just gotta pop this bad boy into its slot. I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and I'll show you guys the final result. So we got these rack mounted already. So we've got the Avid Matrix 2. I already put the expansions that I was going to put inside of that. And the second HDX card is already installed in here. So we got that up and running. So 2 HDX cards running in here. And for now, I'm just playing out of this Motu M4 directly from my laptop. I'm still waiting on the machine that will drive this system. So the machine that will drive this system is another computer. So I'm just waiting for that to come in so that I can start installing software and Pro Tools and all that good stuff. But for now, I'm just gonna drive it with my machine. I can't tap into any of like the Avid hardware. I just don't want to go through that pain of installing on my computer and then installing it again on another computer. And then, yeah, it's just gonna be a mess. So I'd rather not. I'm just gonna play audio through it. I won't tie into any of the Avid ecosystem for now. It'll just be strictly the monitors. But I'm excited, guys. I mean, this is gonna be amazing. So I got the studio monitors up here for now. The stands will come in tomorrow, and once the stands come in, I'll put the stands like right behind here. Obviously I don't want it sitting on the desk like it is right now, but it's just to kind of test them out, get them fired up. So we're gonna fire them up for the first time. Let's see how these bad boys sound. Bro, these things sound amazing. Bro, these things sound amazing. Yeah, I mean, I'm shocked, honestly. I'm amazed. These things sound incredible. Honestly, my main takeaway is like, not only are they super detailed, you can hear everything, it's also like the depth of the mix, you can almost feel it. You can hear what's happening in the back of the mix as much as you can hear what's happening in the front of the mix, which is amazing because when you're doing things like, when you're working on things like compression or even EQ, where you're trying to bring stuff forward, and then adding effects to get that depth of field, to give the perception that something is farther or closer to you, with like effects. Yeah, I mean, I could hear like every little thing. I could even hear, so obviously this record is like very raw and uncut. So I was even able to hear like different pops and clicks from even the recording. Like I could hear like almost like a punch-in sound. Like if someone were to punch in or punch out of Pro Tools after a take, I kind of almost heard something like that. I mean, I heard all kinds of details that are obviously intentionally left there by the artist to give off this vibe of like acoustic and authentic. So it's almost like I heard the flaws in the mix. Not in a bad way, in a very good way. Like it was very obvious to tell through these monitors, which on most monitors, you know, in a lower category than these, you just can't really tell. It doesn't have that depth, that level of detail. And yeah, these are amazing. I mean, I'm blown away. I love these things already. I can't wait to get them on their stands. Obviously, where you have them placed plays a big part. So these are midfield monitors. They're not near fields. Right now, obviously sitting on the table, they're acting as near fields. But once I get the stands tomorrow, I'll be able to position them correctly, you know, both from a distance perspective as well as how far apart they are from each other and positioning. And yeah, I mean, I'll lock all that in and make sure I get that all situated. But yeah, guys, so this is the setup for now. Tomorrow I'll continue going down this rabbit hole of this setup, but I'm enjoying it so far. I mean, every step of the way is just getting me more and more excited. I'll check in tomorrow to see where we're at with the rest of the stuff. Stay tuned, stay tuned. All right, guys. So now I'm gonna start installing some acoustic tiles above this drop ceiling. It shouldn't be that crazy. It shouldn't take too long. It's 3:30 currently, so I should be done in about, I want to say like 30 minutes or so. So yeah, I'm just gonna pop these acoustic panels right here. So these are designed to kind of go over a drop ceiling. It just kind of helps with acoustics. and you kind of have to just put it on top of each tile. But yeah, that's the next step for me. Just gonna work on some soundproofing stuff just to treat the room a bit. But that's where we are in the process. The rest of the stuff came in, but before I start installing a lot of it, I just want to take the time to make sure I get this room right. So that's what we're doing next. So yeah, just stay tuned. I'm just gonna install these ISO pucks underneath. This to the stand. Wish me luck, because these speakers weigh like 1,000,000 pounds, and I have to go up, so not just grab them off the table, but go up even more. And these things weigh like 1,000,000 pounds. All right, so here we go. Let's do it. That was a success. Now the other side. All right, everyone. So we are officially done. So as you can see, panels have gone up. Sorry, I haven't updated on this whole process, but I was just caught in this weird place where I just had to get stuff done before this week ended, and there was just so much going on. But luckily, I got everything sorted. I got everything going. So yeah. This is it. Final result.